Yo, yesterday I made a short talking about how the last episode of the newest season of South Park just really made me feel bad for Satan, like worse for him than I've ever felt in this entire series, even though this series does a really good job making me feel bad for him the entire time. Like, so one of his biggest character flaws is never being able to see when someone he's in love with is using him. Like, and even whenever he does, he lets them off the hook way too fast because I don't know, they're dating or something. He just can never see the bad in people, which is really weird because, he's Satan. He should be able to, like, supernaturally know when they're evil or not, especially with Trump. That entire thing was just right in his face with him wanting the baby to die and everything. But you know what? I'll let it go. Satan's a sad character. I'll just let that go, I guess. He's just really naive, I guess is the best word to describe it. But yeah, I thought I would make this video just going over who all he's dated in order, so that you guys can, I don't know, just see what we're working with Satan's relationships and everything like that. The first person that Satan was dating was Saddam Hussein. Yeah, this is a great place to start with this relationship timeline type of thing. Saddam, it was abusive physically and emotionally. Obviously, it's Saddam Hussein, and he was just really good at turning everything around on Satan, which this will come up again later, not too far in the video. This should be a pretty short video, actually, but yeah, he's very good at turning everything around on Satan, especially the things that are his fault, like blatantly his fault, and he's basically just using Satan for power and everything like that because, yeah, he's a power-hungry douchebag, I guess. But yeah, that's basically all it is. Saddam is in the movie. He's in a lot of the earlier seasons. I think the last time we saw Saddam was when he went to heaven and he started stockpiling nukes up there, but then nothing ever happened with it. But yeah, that's basically how they broke up. Except not really, because this next guy comes in and then is actually the reason they break up. And that's this guy. I can't remember his name and I don't really feel like looking it up. I'm gonna call him Joe. His name is Joe now. His entire problem was that he's too boring and submissive for Satan. That's literally it. He's all of the best parts of a relationship and none of the bad parts, I guess. But it's also just like he's so bleh and boring that it really just makes Satan bored. He's just bored of the relationship. But then he actually does help Satan in a lot of ways to grow out of his weird, needy, naive ways because he actually I mean, he's with him whenever Saddam comes back and tries to get with Satan again, and Saddam gets pretty close to getting back with Satan because Satan does miss a little bit of that strange abusive relationship, I guess, is the best way to put it. He just misses the actual drama, and they actually end up having a dinner, all three of them together, because Joe invites Saddam because he's an idiot and Saddam just keeps on trying to kill him in the episode. It's really anger inducing. I'm with Satan on both of them. Joe sucks because he's boring and just really stupid and just lets people walk all over him. And then Saddam sucks because, I mean, he's Saddam Hussein, first of all, and second of all, he walks all over Satan and just acts like everything is Satan's fault. It's just bad on both ends, but for completely different reasons. But during this dinner, he actually figures out that he does not want to be with either of them. And that's how that ends. I'm pretty sure that's the last time we see either of them with Satan, is he ditches them. That's it. He breaks up with both of them. I'm pretty sure this one's name is Kevin, and he shows up in no, it's the Heaven and Hell War, the war that's going on where Kenny is helping them and everything. It's that whole, is it a trilogy or just 2 episodes? I think it's just 2 episodes, but whatever. Yeah, it's that whole thing. He shows up, basically tells Satan what to do, and then Satan goes, "I'm breaking up with you, Kevin," and shoots him with lightning, and I'm pretty sure he dies there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as far as that relationship goes. Great to see that Satan isn't letting people, run all over him anymore. Kind of bad to see that he's now the abusive one, but that all gets flushed down the toilet as soon as his newest and final relationship, as far as we know, It's definitely the newest and the most, the most recent. We don't know if it's going to be the final one though, and that's with the current president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And if you want to know everything I think about the Donald Trump of this show, yeah, they make him basically Saddam. I thought it was going to be a whole, oh, Saddam has been using the Donald Trump identity to become president and everything, but no, it was just Donald Trump. They have the same voice, the same face animation when they open their mouth and everything, like the Canadians and everything. It looks just like Saddam, except it has Donald Trump's face. I thought he was going to rip off a mask or whatever at the end, but whatever. Yeah, a lot happens in these 2 seasons with Trump. They have a baby. Satan is impregnated by Trump's tiny penis, and then yeah, Trump spends the whole season trying to kill the baby, and then eventually, near the end of the second season with them, Trump ends up having sex with JD Vance. A lot of sex, apparently. That's coming from Towley's lips himself, and he was the presidential comrade basically the entire season. So yeah, we can trust him. So yeah, JD Vance and Trump. He cheats on Satan, and then tries to kill Satan's baby a whole bunch. I made a short yesterday talking about how sad it is at the end, but yeah, Trump is by far the worst relationship that Satan's ever been in. Tries to kill the baby they're gonna have. Basically gaslights and gatekeep girl bosses Satan the whole season, and at the end Satan just packs up his bags and walks out because the baby kills itself. It's a Epstein joke where the cameras go out and then the baby's hung itself in the CAT scan, like on the MRI or whatever it's called. Like the cameras go out for a second and then it's hanging itself. It's a funny joke, but I really hope they go more in depth on what happened, and maybe the baby's actually still alive, but Satan just faked the death so that Trump and them wouldn't come after him anymore. But yeah, Trump Trump was like ruined Satan's life completely. He made a speech about how the baby was going to be the one good thing in his life and everything, and then it just gets taken away. It's really sad. But yeah, this is the most recent, the newest, and maybe the final relationship for Satan in this show. If this is how the relationship ends for Satan, I feel even worse for him than I do now. I really hope they eventually give him. I think the funniest joke they could do with this character is giving Satan a good relationship, one where it's actually healthy for both partners, and just a great. I think like a meet cute episode for Satan would be nice. I think it would be funny, in the South Park style, and it would be like a really good way to end Satan's whole relationship conundrums. But yeah, that's all of Satan's relationships in South Park. They all suck in their own strange way, especially the newest one. My God, they went hard with just making Satan as miserable as possible. But yeah, who's your favorite relationship out of this? I think Joe is probably my favorite, just because it's the only one that wasn't complete garbage to Satan, and I would like to see him happy. I don't know. Comment your thoughts, like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Did you like this newest season? I personally loved it.